All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
All right, welcome aboard, boys and girls. It's time for State of the Atmosphere. Tonight, we've got the pop culture update. Michael dominating the box office. We also got the May movies coming out, the Monarch review, and we will be checking in with the sweetheart of America, Sydney Sweeney. All that and more tonight on State of the Atmosphere. All right, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for State of the Atmosphere, that little show we do every week where we talk about all the cool stuff that we like, movies, video games, all kinds of stuff. And tonight, we start off without John because he is busy running errands. He will be with us later, though, in time for the Kaiju talk, I'm sure. Meanwhile, it's me and Knock. How you doing, Knock? What's going on today?
Doing pretty good. I think we should start with Monarch, and then once John gets here,
just knock it out of the park.
Yeah, just knock it out. Just knock it out of the.
Who cares about the Kaiju expert?
Get out of the way. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Oh my gosh, man! All right, let's see who we got in the chat today. Let's check that out before we go here. Of course, we've got the hardest working mod in the business. You guys all know him. You love him.
Womack. Why am I not surprised, you piece of shit?
Even though Sean Connery obviously doesn't love him, we all love Vince. What's going on, man? How's things across the pond? He says, welcome back, I think. Let's see. Who else is in here? Keely Chow is here as well. He says, hey, everybody. Good late afternoon from Huntsville, Alabama. He's back in the States. He's not over there in the, I think the last time we heard from him, he was in Japan, wasn't he? Something like that. He's in the States. Good to see you there, man. Let's see who else is in here. Oh my God. And of course, he can't control himself. Sydney Sweeney, hello, nurse. Hand check for Keely Chow, damn it. Hand check. What the hell, man? Oh my gosh. Oh, yikes. What are we going to do with him? I just don't know. Keely Chow, Hong Kong. Okay. I was nowhere near close, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, it's just us right now, but I'm sure we'll have others stop by. It's good to see you guys. And we're going to start like we always do with the pop culture update, even though Knock wants to derail John, but that's okay. We'll just wait and get to that later. Right now, we got to go with the pop culture update.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And as usual, I've got one damn job and I can't do it because no matter how well prepared I think I am, I've got all the invites sent out and all that stuff. There's always one thing that I forget to do. And this week, it, of course, is to get the numbers page up. What the hell? But it'll just take me a second. Bear with me, boys and girls. What's going on this week for you, Knock, so far? Anything exciting?
No, not really.
Wow. Way to leave me hanging, bro. Okay.
There was
of course.
an update on DCUO.
Yeah, there was. Yeah. I actually played some of that this week. I played it last night, but I played it Monday too. I got a bunch of stuff done on Monday.
Well, they just released a new. They're doing another new character event.
Yeah.
So they've given an extra slot and building a new character. So that's what I did today, with build a new character. And they have it now so that you get your super speed at level 4, like pretty much as soon as you get off the ship. So you don't have to wait till level 9 anymore.
Yeah, I saw that you don't have to use a skill point to buy it. Yeah.
While you're doing the level up story, to level 30, the journal can now warp you straight to the area you need to go to.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you go straight to the person that you got to talk to, then it'll take you straight to the outdoor mission. And then while you're in, like, say you're in one of the buildings you need to go into and you're done, you can just go into your journal and warp right back to the nightclub, police station, whatever, and talk to the person.
Wow. They've made that really user friendly.
They've made it. The only problem I think they have right now is the fact that you level up so fast that you can't get to it takes longer to get to the final missions before you
right.
You level up faster than it is to complete the journal stuff.
Right.
So after you're level 30, you still got to do the journal stuff to get your mentor mission done.
Right. You'll be level 30, but if you haven't finished all those mentor missions, then you got to stay there until you get done with all of them, right?
And in order to complete the event, you have to do the mentor mission. That's how you get the reward.
I see. All right. Well, they figured out a way to keep you on the game for a while.
It took me less than a day, so I'm already
done.
Did you? I'm already done.
You're already done. Wow.
It's that quick. It doesn't take long to do.
Yeah. Well, boys and girls, let's get to the numbers here. We've got the box office being dominated by Michael. I didn't think it was going to knock Mario off its perch that bad, but yeah, it's grabbing all the money right now. Box office stunner. Michael over the moon with a record 97 million US opening and 219 million globally. The Michael Jackson film scored the top launch ever for a biopic domestically after passing up Oppenheimer, as well as the best global opening for music biopic. After overcoming one of the biggest divides between audiences and critics in recent memory. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. I do want to show you guys this. The Rotten Tomatoes score for this. The critics hate it, and the people who have gone to see it love it. Look at this. I want to show you the difference in the Rotten Tomatoes score for this thing. 37% critic score, 97% audience score. And I went and saw it Saturday night with my wife. We went. I actually finally became a member of the Robinson Film Center. It's the nonprofit in town that does a lot of film prizes and stuff like that. And I organized my 30th class reunion there and used the second floor of their building for the party we had up there and stuff. And anyway, love the movie theater because that's where they show all the old movies at in town, and the foreign films and stuff like that, the smaller stuff. And we went and saw it Saturday night. We did dinner and a movie, and man, I tell you what, that movie was fantastic. It was really good. Now it's not the whole story, of course. I mean, it ends when he's still at the height of his powers. I think the last thing that's in it is the Wembley Stadium concert. Hey, John, the Wembley Stadium concert on the Bad Tour is the one that the film finishes on. But it follows his early life in the Jackson 5 up to that point. And really, it doesn't touch on a lot of the, controversial stuff. It just basically has to do with him and his family and what they went through and stuff like that. I did not know he was from Gary, Indiana. I didn't know that. But man, it has totally slammed everything else that came out and was doing really good. I mean, well, Super Mario made 20 million this weekend. Project Hail Mary's in double digits still, but man, 97 million. And domestically, I mean, it's already on the worldwide chart for it's already number 6 after one weekend. I knew this was going to make a lot of money. I didn't think it was going to make this much. The theater I was in was packed, and they were cheering at the end of it, man. It really is a good movie. Like I said, it doesn't tell the whole story, but if you're a fan of the guy and his music, you will dig it. It is some really cool shit. It really is. Have either one of you guys seen it yet?
Not yet.
No? Yeah. You need to go. You need to see. I actually think it would be fun to see this one in IMAX just for the stadium show footage that's in it. I mean, they really, this kid, Jafar, he's Jermaine's son. Mike was his uncle, and he channels him, man. It's a fantastic job he does in that movie. And the guy that really probably going to get nominated for an Academy Award, probably both of them will, is the guy that plays Joe Jackson, Coleman Domingo. He did a fucking great job as Joe Jackson. He really did. But anyway, yeah, huge numbers. Are either one of you thinking about going to see it, or?
I'll wait till it comes on streaming.
Really?
Yeah. Same here.
Really? Okay. Well, it was worth it for me. I was a big fan. I was a big fan when he was making music. So
I was still a kid with Michael. Not that I don't like his music, but
yeah.
He didn't make as big an impact on my life as some of the older folks. So.
Right.
I grew up in the controversial era of.
Yeah, I was fixing to say, when you were a kid, Mike was in trouble and going to court a lot, right? Yeah, and well, he
stopped me from enjoying the music. I think, let's see, if I could think about it, my first taste with Michael would have been Free Willy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And him being like, what he did, multiple tracks on that
mm-hmm.
movie.
Yeah, he did. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that was really, I think, my first taste with it. So I'd always been a fan of his music from that.
I'm not sure where I think, what country?
Oh, that's China.
I don't think it's China, though. I think it's
there's only one country that can make that much money like that.
Yeah, it must be China.
That's China.
Look at this. It's right there. Market China, 600 million. It's right there on the bottom.
Well, it's showing the different markets, man. It's not telling you in here where it's from. I want to. I'll have to look it up in a second.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
Yeah. Hang on a second. We'll look it up real quick. Well, I just want to answer Vince's question. That's all. Let's see. IMDb.
Yeah, it is Chinese.
It is Chinese? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Good enough. I don't have to look it up anymore. Cool. All right. So, yeah, Michael's is soaking up every dollar in the box office right now. And, yeah, and as well it should, man. It's a good movie. This movie definitely celebrates the guy, and that's probably why the critics can't stand it, right? They probably think it's just some overglossed version of things, and all that good stuff. I'm not going to say any more about it. You guys haven't seen it, but I think it's a really good portrayal of what happened to Mike and why he ended up in the state he was in later on in his life. You find that all out in this movie. You know what I mean? So, let's see. Rumors are he channeled a bunch of kids. Oh my gosh. Nice. Called it. Listen to this guy. But anyway, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. And like I said, I wouldn't mind going back and seeing it again in IMAX for the stadium stuff. Let's see. What do we got next here? Oh, yeah. We want to get the sad stuff out of the way. We had a couple of deaths, guys, in our geek sphere. Number one was Roger Sweet. This guy was the creator of the He-Man character. He dies at 91. Now, let's be clear. He created the He-Man character in his first form. He designed He-Man, the toy. Okay. Yeah. That's what this guy did. All right. I mean, he came up with the lore and everything that went with the toys and everything, but I don't think he worked on any of the TV shows or anything, but yeah, he definitely created He-Man. He was 91 years old, died peacefully at his care facility. On April 28th, his wife Marlene confirmed he had been living with dementia and had progressed in recent months. Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, there was no bigger toy when this thing came out than He-Man. And that's why they ended up making a cartoon of it and all that shit. I mean, everybody had the He-Man toys, right, John? It was crazy, man. The toys that I really saw blow up, I mean, besides when we were kids, the staples were G.I. Joe and Barbie, right? G.I. Joe for the guys and Barbie for the girls. But I remember What's that?
Star Wars.
Yeah, well, Star Wars was the beginning of the franchising of movies and stuff. But the stuff that they took and took toys and made into big things. One was Transformers. Remember that one? He-Man and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, those were huge ones.
Well,
but
TMNT was a comic book first.
It was a comic book first. You're right. But this one was a toy first, and so was Transformers. Those were both
TMNT
toys.
didn't matter until the cartoons and the movies.
Yeah. But anyway, Roger Sweet, good job. Everybody's going to go. He didn't quite make it to see the new movie about his character, did he? Damn, that's too bad. He'll be watching though. He'll be watching from on high, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to hear that he got to see it. I mean,
right? Yeah, he might have seen it already, right? They probably showed it to him already. The other one, and this hits closer to home for me because he was a big influence on my favorite superhero, and that's Gary Conway passing away. Punisher and Firestorm co-creator Gary Conway has died. Let's see. I think he was 73 years old. Battled against pancreatic cancer. But the reason why I say it's personal to me is because he was the guy that came up with the Punisher, along with Ross Andrew, the guy that drew it at the time, who's still to this day my favorite comic book artist of all time. But more importantly, he also wrote the Stacy storyline with Captain Stacy and Gwen Stacy, and one of the biggest moments in the Spider-Man story. If you guys read the comics, you know what I'm talking about. And you've heard me say several times that the only thing they got right in Spider-Man 3 was how Gwen died, right? That's about the only thing they got right in that movie. But it's a huge arc in the Spider-Man story, the stuff he wrote for Spider-Man. But he also worked on several other properties for Marvel, but I'll always remember him for doing the Spider-Man stuff. So rest in peace, Mr. Conway. I've actually got a lot of those comics in my collection. So yeah, we got the sad stuff out of the way first. Now this one, I don't know, man. Are we about to get into saturation territory? 6th John Wick movie officially begins filming. They're going to have him do it till he's 90. Right?
It's a little much at this point.
I mean, come on. I love my man, but damn, I still haven't seen John Wick 4. You
I
know?
haven't either.
Yeah. This one kind of lost me with the Holly Berry one, man. You know what I mean? It's that, how much can you, overdo it? I mean, yeah. But anyway,
it became one of those things where they kept adding on to it, and I wasn't keeping up. And now I know it's going to be like a marathon to catch up on everything.
Right, it is.
And I dig those sometimes. I've done the Fast and Furious marathon.
Mm-hmm.
I've yet to do the Mission Impossible marathon, kind of stuff. But I get in the mood for that stuff.
Yeah. See, but here's the thing with Mission Impossible. There's a couple of those movies you don't need to watch.
Yeah, but I'm going to.
I know you're going to. And it's like the Godzilla thing. You're going to watch every Godzilla movie, right? But, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever watch all of this stuff. I know that what is that series that they put on Peacock? It's about the hotel.
Yeah.
The Continental? Is that the name of it? Yeah.
Yep.
I always liked the support characters in this story a lot. Let's see. We need another animated DC movie with Keanu Reeves as the voice of Batman. Nice. That'd be cool. But this right here, I don't know. You're beating a dead horse at this point, aren't you? I mean, and they're probably going to need a stuntman with Keanu's face deep faked over his face pretty soon. He's going to be pretty stiff-legged. Now, I don't usually report on stuff that comes from theme parks, but this one, I saw it on the news broadcast a couple of days ago. I think it was yesterday morning. And my gosh, man, wait till you see this, dude. This is craziness right here. Let me get this up here where you guys can see it. And yeah, let me go ahead and get that full screen. And here you go. Check this out, guys. This will scare you if you're a park fan.
Terrifying video from Spain showing the moment a slingshot ride snapped mid-air, leaving 4 people injured and witnesses on the ground horrified.
Oh, boy.
Yikes.
Wow, this video is circulating widely on social media, and law enforcement says it is part of an investigation. 4 people were hurt, including 2 children, on Friday at the Feria de Abril, a popular fair in Seville. You can see the capsule being flung there before the cable breaks and sends it crashing into a steel support structure.
Like it broke. Goodness, only one side gave way.
That's what it looks like. It looked like it just came off, didn't it? That's Vince's Final Destination called. Holy shit.
Yeah, and they survived, so that means they're not done with it.
Oh, they're fine. Yeah. And that's a testament to, they really do try to, barricade you into these things. That way, if something goes wrong, you're probably going to survive it.
Well, I don't think the worry was on them.
Yeah.
I think it was on everybody else getting that wire flinging around.
Right.
Like someone's
getting hit
out.
by it. Yeah, that's crazy, man. But do you guys go to these parks? I used to love riding the rides on these things, man. The last time I went riding rides, it was pretty close to you, Knock. We went to Busch Gardens. What city's that in? Is it Richmond?
That's east of Richmond. That's
okay.
It's in between Richmond and Virginia Beach, just like Williamsburg.
Yeah, great park, man. Great park. But it was a roller coaster, but it was one of those ones where the cars independently swung from the rail, right? And at one point, you might know the one I'm talking about. You almost go at a 45-degree angle to the ground. You know what I mean? You're going right at the ground, and then it swings over some water, and you can actually, if you're not in the front car, you can feel mist getting kicked off the water. It's not touching the water, right? Just from the air compression of those things coming by that fast. You know what I mean? It's a pretty cool one. I love that one. But what's really cool about Busch Gardens, though, guys, if you've never been there, is they have an Anheuser-Busch taste testing area where you can try all their products from all around the world. And that's pretty cool. I like that. Vince says, and the people watching, waiting in line, if the ball comes back, right? That's who that need to be scared. Uh-oh. Our good friend, Fuck Headquarters 2005 is here, but he has another name.
There are some who call me Tim.
And he wants a video.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go, man. Yeah. I used to be a big fan of those things, man. My aunt took me to the state fair, which is right here in Shreveport. You would think in Louisiana, it would either be in Baton Rouge or New Orleans, right? The two cities, they're ahead of us population wise, but no, it's up here in Shreveport. And wow, I used to have a ball riding those things. They had this one called the Enterprise. That's kind of like that. What I was talking about, a suspended thing, and it's on a big wheel, and I was on an arm. It would raise and lower, and it was just, I thought it was cool as shit. I really did. I love those things. You guys aren't fans? You're not fans?
Oh, no, I like roller coasters.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been like 10 years. So.
Yeah. Well, the older, go ahead, John.
I'm by myself in that around here. So.
Oh, okay. The rest of the crew isn't down with it, huh? Yeah. I mean, at 60, I'm not going to get on one now, but I used to love them. You know what I mean? But yeah, I wouldn't want to get on one now. I don't know how brittle I'm going to get, man. That's one worry you got to have when you get to that age, dude. You got to worry about your bone structure and how it's going to work out. You know what I mean? Oh, did he? Did he call that? Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I missed it. Hang on. Thanks for helping me out, man. He wanted another video. I got you.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
All right. Next up on the pop culture update, boys and girls, it dropped finally. HBO unveiled their trailer and premiere date for House of the Dragon Season 3. Are we hyped for this? Are we anti-hyped for this? What do you think?
I enjoy the series. I just I'm praying we'll get less than 2 childbirths in this season, though. That'll be nice. The less childbirths will be nice. I don't know what their obsession is with that, but I don't need that anymore.
I haven't even finished the second season.
Really? You haven't? Okay. So you don't want to watch the trailer? You don't want to see it?
Well, we could watch the trailer. It's not going to make me any difference.
Okay. All right. You want to watch the trailer, Knock?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So we'll hold off. That's fine. You guys can go check it out.
It's not going to change my opinion of whether I'm going to watch it or not. So
right. I got you. I had it queued up just in case you wanted to see it, but that's cool. The way YouTube is acting right now, it's cool. That's why I was asking if you guys wanted to watch it or not, because it's unless you can do certain things to blot out the sun in every frame of these things, that they're really starting to get on people for this stuff. I'm sure you've seen if you watch any YouTube channels that they're acting kind of crazy with the algorithm, and they're using AI to root out certain things and stuff. I mean, I don't know if you watched my video game stream the night we started doing the one with Martin, but Jed was detailing that we've seen Drunk 3PO, Tom Connors, their channels have been demonetized for stuff that's just minor, and they're also, they're starting to use a lot of. This is how I got kicked off of X, and just my perseverance got me back on it. Just keep trying to, appeal the stuff.
Did you get it back?
Yeah, I did. I'm back on X now.
I didn't hear that.
Yep, absolutely, man. Yeah, I got back on. I think Sunday, John. I think I was back on there.
Yep.
Yeah. So, riding the vomit rainbow. Yeah, Tim. But you know what? It's fun, man. It's fun, you know? But anyway, this one right here, we've got what? I think this season and 2 more. I think it was supposed to be a 5-year run, wasn't it? For these stories, I think. So I'm looking forward to it, but you know, some guys are kind of questionable after seeing the stuff they're going to show in it. Stuff I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I just hope it's good TV. I haven't read the books though, and the stuff that people have found problems with are people that read the books. Of course, you know.
I'm never gonna. Why would I read the books? Like, why on earth would I read the unfinished books?
E. Clay Thomas is saying exactly what a lot of people are saying.
Why, E. Clay? Why would I read the books, bruh? They're never going to be done.
Yeah, but he's not saying to read the books. He's saying, no, they are getting too far away from the books. He's one of the
I have no reason to watch it or read them.
But that's the thing. You and I are normies when it comes to it. You know what I mean? And I like it so far, but even you, I remember last year, you were pissed that they didn't start fighting last year. It was just all a big warm up to it. Right? You were mad about that. I remember
the first half of it. Yeah. Cause the first half of it, they didn't show shit.
No, at the season finale, they didn't show anything. That's what you were mad about. I'll pull up the clips for you and I'll show them to you one of these days. But I remember you being upset with the fact that they didn't have any fighting in the second half of that season. Let's see. I know. Okay, you're gonna have to edit yourself, guys. When I have to read, it's already hard enough for me. I now proud that I have never seen a single episode of Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon. Well, Game of Thrones, you're missing out, man. I think Game of Thrones is great.
The first 6 seasons of Game of Thrones is peak.
Yeah,
that was the water cooler talk of any business.
I think it's the last water cooler show that HBO had. I really do. I mean, they had The Sopranos before that.
I want to start with that one soon.
They had the True Blood before that. I mean, they had a couple in a row that were really good, and then you had Game of Thrones. And I missed the boat on that one, but I watched it later and I loved it. Wes Moody did nothing wrong. His Star Trek porn parodies that he would show were clean as they could be. Stop it, Keeley. God, man, get your mind out of the gutter. What's wrong with you? Let's see. What are these guys talking about? At least some time ago. Yeah, you do. I'm just saying I'm not excited about it. Yeah, hey, look, it's like me and John with a lot of the stuff the MCU's put out. You know, it doesn't go along with the comics. Or either. Here's my biggest gripe about the MCU. They've got so much better stories to tell than the ones they are telling now. You know what I mean? They really do. Especially with Spider-Man. My God, man, they got so much better stuff to tell than what they've been telling.
That's how I feel about Star Wars.
Right? Every fan's like that. That's E. Clay Thomas's pain with Game of Thrones, right? And that stuff. So there you go. Words are hard. Nina Infinity. That's right, Keeley. For me, it's hard. Okay. Not just words. Especially your case, Keeley. Listen to me. I can't even say it. I'm not an English-speaking country. What's your excuse? Oh, okay, Vince. Okay, all right. My excuse is I'm 60 years old and I never have read fast, so I always screw things up. Okay, next up. This one cracked me up, man. I guess this is what all the old hotties from Hollywood are going to do now. American Pie star Shannon Elizabeth earns more than $1.2 million on OnlyFans in the first week. Who the hell, first of all, who the hell is giving her all this money? I don't understand. I don't get it. She's not young anymore, guys. You know, I could understand it if she had just come off of American Pie. You know what I mean? I could understand it then. And from what I understand, if you check into this story, she's not even doing nudes. She's not even getting nude, and they're throwing all kinds of money at her. It's crazy, man. She announced this last week she was going to do it, and wow, Yeah, I guess that's what the hot bods can do when they get older. Denise Richards has done it, and a few others, man. It's crazy. Still looks good. Hello, nurse. Yes, of course. He can't control himself. I swear to God, Keely, what are we going to do with you? That's going to dry up faster than herself. Good Lord. Yeah. Yeah, she needs to put that away, doesn't she? Because you know what? Yeah, that's not good. I don't think she's going to maintain those kind of numbers. What do you think, guys?
Nope.
I think that's just the initial release numbers. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen American Pie? Knock, do you know the person we're talking about?
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, Joe.
Okay.
That literally came out while I was in fucking puberty.
Okay.
So yes.
So you've seen it? Okay.
There's no kid my age that has not seen it.
Okay. I don't know.
That's fucking American Pie.
There was no apple pie.
I've seen
safe
one American
in-
Pie movie. One.
We're not talking about you,
That's it.
Joe. We're
Yeah.
not talking about you. Just think of the year it came out in
Yeah.
the early 2000s while I'm in middle school and high school, my formative years, and it's freaking Shannon Elizabeth. Yeah. No, that was the movie.
There was no apple pie safe in Knox's house.
This I didn't go that far. I didn't go that far. Plus, I don't like pie. So
That's what I didn't understand. I was like, why? Why would you ever think of even doing that?
story about horny kids, man.
I always thought Stifler was the greatest character that show ever produced, man. I love that guy. He was awesome. But yeah, Shannon Elizabeth, you can go see her on whatchamacallit as soon as you want to. You go for it. Go for it, guys. If you want to. I just don't get it, man. I don't.
That movie wasn't for you, Joe.
No, I'm talking about the whole OnlyFans things, period.
Oh,
Why give
wow.
your money to that? Why? Why would you give your money to that for any freaking reason? I don't get
Well,
it.
you know, it's probably just like art, where it's just a way to funnel money.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
I mean, people buy air, so I mean, art air.
Yeah, I hear you.
I mean, it's all a fraud, anyways.
Yeah. Joker's voice. What's up? Good to see you. He says American Pie. Shannon Elizabeth, yummy. Hey, man, it's good to see you, Joker's voice. You guys go check him out later on tonight when he does. Wednesday is overbooked. He can tell you all about the wrestling news. They just had a bunch of cuts. NXT is taking over the main roster, from what I hear, huh, Joker? Yeah, hear all about that tonight.
I just watched the other day another video of because I'm on nostalgia road with wrestling right now. I watched the documentary on the Wolfpack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
The Red Sting was always my favorite.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Eclay Thomas says same reason people buy Playboy. No, I beg to differ. Playboy was art. Okay, they had really good photographers doing it.
They had great articles.
They did, dude. James Bond got his start in America in Playboy magazine. All right, I mean, I'm telling you,
There was a lot of great sci-fi that came.
there was a
from Playboy.
lot of great shit in that magazine. Not just the chicks, man. Of course, everybody bought it for the chicks.
There was a great.
It was a
I think
great
it was either
magazine.
it was either Hulu or Netflix. I can't remember what it was now, but I had to watch. It was like a biodoc / reenactment.
Yeah.
Of,
Hey,
of
Read by
Playboy.
Nature. I'm listening to you, Knock. I'm sorry. I'm just I had to say
You
hi
never
to
listen when you're looking at chat. So it was the founding of Play. It was the huge, you know, what's his face's biopic / because
Hugh
they did
Hefner.
like actual scenes, you know, actual like things that were on TV during that time,
Mhm.
and then they also backed it up with like play acting as well. It was like a mixture. It
Yeah.
was pretty cool.
Yeah. You know, they got a new one with about Hulk Hogan. They got a new one about him. So I'm gonna have to check that one out pretty soon.
Ursula K. Le Guin, Philip K. Dick, Arthur C. Clarke, Ray Bradbury, Kurt Vonnegut, George Lanigan, all got sci-fi in Playboy. In fact, The Fly, the original short story for that was in Playboy.
Wow. Yep. It's pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I hear you. Joker's voice. He says Gooners, Mandy Rose, Cora Jade. Yeah, they made more money on there than they did as wrestlers. But you know what? I still don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand why you would even want to do that. I really don't. But there's a big distinction between Playboy magazine and OnlyFans. OnlyFans is more like the bad porn magazines that they used to make back then, Skank magazine and all that shit. That's what that's like, and I would have never bought that shit either. Let's see. I bought it for the interviews. All joking aside, their interviews were well documented, no doubt. If you got interviewed in Playboy magazine, you had made it, because yeah, those were epic. That and I think they had a 20 questions type interview that they did there for a while too. That was pretty good. Yeah, it was definitely, there's a reason why it's part of pop culture. You know, it was something else. Okay. Well, I guess we'll stick with the porn and check in on America's Sweetheart. What's up? Let's check in on Sydney Sweeney, boys and girls. See what she's up to these days. Shall we? Or shall we not? You want to just skip it tonight?
Yeah, we can skip it.
You want to skip it? Man, I'll get lynched by everybody watching the show. You know I'm going to get lynched if I do
Massive
that.
following.
Right? Keely will never watch us again. All right, let's check her out.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue?
Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it.
Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms.
Sweeney,
to see you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
Yes, Joker's voice. I've seen that, by the way. Softcore. Yes, Mickey James did. Talking about porn. Yes, she did. Let's see. Do you want a riot on your hands? No, there's not going to be a riot. No. I know I wore one last year. E. Clay Thomas says, what's he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about there. But, yes, we're going to check in on Sydney Sweeney. And, of course, Keely Chow cannot control himself. Son, hydrate. Okay, please.
He's referring to the Playboy Bunny.
Is that right? Playboy Bunny is still one of the most popular Halloween costumes. Yeah.
And E. Clay was responding to
that. Okay. I know I wore one last year. Really? That's funny. Well, unfortunately, she didn't put anything new. She hasn't put anything new on her Instagram for like 2 weeks. I think this eagle thing was from 2 weeks ago. But, boys and girls, she's got stuff out there. Sydney Sweeney risks awkward wardrobe malfunction as she joins somebody pronounce that for me.
Diplo.
Diplo or is it Diplo? I don't know. I'm going to say Diplo. At Stagecoach Festival, Sydney Sweeney appeared at the Stagecoach Music Festival to promote her lingerie line, Siren. Where she also wore a risque outfit which turned heads. What they're talking about is the corset. She's spilling out of this damn thing, guys. This is yeah, she almost popped out of that thing. Look how tight that thing is. This is what they're talking about right here. This is just shots from the festival itself. But actually on her Instagram, let me go ahead and put that up here. Hang on. Because some of it has sound. I got to share it this way. Let's see. Did I do it right? Yeah, I did. Okay. She's got a bunch of stuff from that music festival, man. Starting with this right here. She's just out having a good time. That's all she's doing. And her underwear's all over the freaking ceiling. Look at that. That's crazy. She did a bunch of stuff on the Siren Channel this week. Let's see. These are mostly pictures, I think, in there. It doesn't take a crystal ball to see. A cowboy always finds a way to leave. Drinking Jack all by myself. Not bad. Not bad. But most of the pictures are the people that were there. Some of them were her, but most of it's the models that she brought out there and stuff. But they apparently had a good time at this thing. There's the outfit that they were talking about. Riley Green was on this week's episode of March too. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Most of the rest of the stuff is just bougie.
Goodbye, dream, singing those campfire songs, rolling my shirt in cowboy.
And there you go. That's everything Sydney Sweeney this week. And Keely Chow, we'll call an ambulance for you when you dehydrate yourself, bro. Oh my God. Wood, my man, Joker's voice says, he says Sydney Sweeney should be used in every advertising and marketing campaign. Guaranteed moneymakers. Yeah, I mean, we've gone over it several times. I'm not into buxom blondes. I'm not. That's not my. I'm more of a. I'll put it to you this way, Joker's voice. To give you an example, I am jealous as hell of CM Punk. I am more into petite brunettes like friggin' AJ Lee. That's my kind of girl. But what makes this girl so cool is she doesn't let people manipulate her, and she just friggin' has a good time and does what she wants to do and doesn't give a shit, you know? That's very cool. That's very cool. Let's see. Yes, malfunction, not planned. Yeah, right. Like the Super Bowl friggin' thing with Janet Jackson, right? That's what's weird about that Michael movie, by the way. Janet's not even in it. She said she didn't want to be in it, you know? And apparently, I think the reason why she didn't want to be in it was they were going to do some stuff about the, youngins thing. And she said, if you're going to do that, don't even put me in the movie. You know, she didn't want to be a part of it. The only girl you see in it's LaToya. She's the only one. Let's see. Joker's voice says, for a product line of lingerie, have attractive women modeling. Genius. Yeah. You remember when friggin' Victoria's Secret blew their stuff up by, going with plus size models and stuff and going politically correct. They ruined their brand. It was ridiculous. But anyway, okay, let's see. Next up, we've got the movies of the month, boys and girls. It's time to get into that. It's that time again. Coming to your theater in May. First off, this Friday, I guarantee you I'm going to see this somewhere Saturday night. My wife is going to drag me to see this. That's for sure. So, yeah, it's Devil Wears Prada 2. And this one's going to make a bunch of money. I don't think it's going to make Michael money, but it's going to make a lot of money. This one's kind of in the vein of Barbie. It's made for chicks, and the chicks are going to go see it. You know what I mean? They're going to drag a lot of us men with them. Have either one of you guys seen the first one?
No.
Nope, neither one of you. Wow. Of course, you just got married, so yeah. I've seen the first one. It's a funny movie. It is. Emily Blunt, a very young Emily Blunt, is in it. Before anybody knew who she was, and Meryl Streep was actually nominated for an Academy Award for this. I don't know if she won or not, but of course, it's got Anne Hathaway, and the guy that steals every scene he's in is Stanley Tucci. That guy is awesome in that movie, man. It's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. So let's see. Define missed opportunity. Sydney Sweeney not being cast as Felicia Hardy, a.k.a. Black Cat. She hasn't yet. Anyway, you never know. Listen, E. Thomas says, "Nope, we're not gay. I'm not gay, and I've seen it, dude. Sorry, you don't have to be gay to watch that movie. You don't." Let's see. That's why I'm glad I'm a bachelor. There you go, Vince. No, it's a good movie. It's funny. It's just, man, it's a different world. The fashion world, man. That they do a pretty good job of showing what goes on in that world when somebody's got power in it. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
No interest in that world whatsoever.
I hear you. Well, my wife watches Project Runway religiously. She loves that show, man. She loves everything about fashion business. So let's see. Another one that caught my eye, and I'm sure it did John's, is Deep Water.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you've seen the ads for this one. This is our horror movie of the first week.
Well, actually, no. Hokum is too.
Hokum is too? Okay.
Hokum's a pure horror. This one's, this is a shark movie.
Yeah, this is monster movie, right? Shark. Arr. Yeah. But anyway, Deep Water. It's about a plane crash, and they have to keep the sharks away before they get rescued. Let's see. Aaron Eckhart. He hasn't done anything in a while, has he? I think the last thing I remember him doing was I, Frankenstein. Has he been anything since that?
Yeah, he was in something called Muzzle, City of Wolves, Thieves Highway. Yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff that's come out in the last few years.
Is it smaller stuff or what? I
mean,
yeah. Ben Kingsley is, I think he's one of those guys like Nicolas Cage. He doesn't know what saying no to a movie is. He's in a bunch of flicks, man. Let's see if there's anybody else we know. It's probably a bunch of young kids. Yep. So there you go. We got a shark movie with airplanes.
Well, it's a airline crash, and
it's a disaster shark movie.
Yep.
Wow. Couple of genres smashed together. Jaws is classic. I didn't mind I, Frankenstein. I think I've watched it once, and I didn't mind it either. I didn't think it was bad. I just haven't revisited it. That's all. Down for shark movies. I hear you. Deep Water. Great White's wrong. More accurate. Mako and Oceanic White Tip. Gotcha, man. Okay. Let's see.
Depends on where it went down, actually.
Right? Depends on where it went down. Hokum. What is this one about? Hokum. Oh, I like that guy. Isn't he from Severance? Isn't that the guy from Severance right there?
I don't know. I don't know Severance.
So. Severance, the TV show on Apple.
Yeah, I know what it is. I just never watched it.
I haven't watched it either, but I think that's him. Yeah.
I got bored.
You got bored with it? Yeah.
It's
my brother's. Yeah, my brother said it was great, but then again, he likes those slow burn kind of things. So yeah. Let's see what it's about, boys and girls. A horror writer visits an Irish inn to scatter his parents' ashes. Unaware, the property is said to be haunted by a witch. Oh, wow. There you go. Horror fans, go see that one, man. Looks like it might be pretty cool. Never know. Animal Farm? Really? Is this the book?
Yeah, it's based on the book. Well, it's not really based on the book. It was originally supposed to be based on the book, but they, instead of being anti-communist, it's anti-capitalism.
Oh, man.
Well, you know it is. Seth Rogen's in it. Yeah.
Seth Rogen. That's all I need to know not to watch it. Yikes. Yikes. Let's see. 1 spoon of chocolate. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Okay. Moving on to the 8th. That's probably the first one I'm going to be wanting to see right there is Mortal Kombat. That
Yeah, definitely want to see that.
the ads for that. Yeah, I'm, you know, I'm getting to where if Carl Urban's in it, I'm going to want to watch it. You know what I mean? I haven't watched The Boys since the 3rd season. But from what I hear, and this season has gone pretty bad, but I did dig it the first couple of seasons with him in it, and I definitely dug Dredd. Dredd was a great movie, man. He just goes all in on his characters, man. Even in the Star Trek movies he was in, he was a perfect McCoy, man. He was awesome.
It was.
So yeah, and if you haven't seen the trailers for this thing, guys, go watch them. Go watch the fake trailers of Johnny Cage's movies, man. They're great. We've shown them on the show. Knock, you've seen those, right? You were here when I showed those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. That actor right back there, he, like I said, me and Rhonda are revisiting True Blood right now, and he's Eggs. I can't remember the character's name. Tara's boyfriend in that one season with the Mentat. Is that what it was called? A Mentat? But Carl Urban, and we're gonna get a bunch of people we don't know, but it should be a lot of fun. Now we know who this guy is though.
Yeah.
Sonata. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Let's see if there's anybody else we know in here. Yeah, that's him right there. McCad Brooks. He plays Eggs on True Blood. He looks good. He looks good as that cyborg dude, Jax. Yeah, he looks good as him in the trailers. He really does. But yeah, this should be a lot of fun. Check your brain at the door and let's go save the universe in a friggin' martial arts tournament, right? What do you think, Knock? You think you might want to go see that one or no?
Yeah, I'll probably go see it.
And it's rated R. You can't make a Mortal Kombat movie that's not rated R for sure because of the
that Sheep Detective looked interesting.
Yeah. Have you seen the trailer for it? It's got Hugh Jackman in it, but it looks like he's not going to be in the movie very long.
No.
But yeah, I mean, it's rated PG. The premise: every night a shepherd reads aloud a murder mystery. Excuse me. Pretending his sheep can understand. When he is found dead, the sheep realize at once that it was a murder and think they know everything about how to go about solving it. Yeah, if you've seen the trailers for this, it looks like it's pretty funny. Funny movie. It really does. So that might do okay. It looks like it's family friendly anyway. It's PG rated.
Yeah. And I definitely want to see the Iron Maiden Burning Ambition, but
yeah, right. Billie Eilish hit me hard, soft tour live in 3D. No thanks. I mean, I like some of her music, but she's crazy. Iron Maiden Burning Ambition. What is this, buddy? It's a documentary about Iron Maiden? What?
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, the metalheads will get into that. That'd be worth going to see, I think. I saw them live. Have you ever seen them live, John?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see him with the big Eddie back there, the mechanical puppet? It's pretty cool, man. They do a good show. They really do. My brother and I used to call them mailed-in music. It sounds like, they're in 4 corners of the United States and they're just, recording everything to match what somebody else sent them, and then they slam it all together. That's what we used to call it, because it's a lot of it's speed metal. It's pretty neat.
It's heavy. It's regular heavy metal or power metal. It's not speed metal.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely correct, Healy Chow. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, we don't talk about Annihilation. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's next here. We're on the 10th. No. 2 pianos. I don't know what that is. Okay, the 15th. This one I put on the thumbnail because it is our guy Ritchie's new movie. Now, he started off strong, but he's been hit or miss with the last few he's done. But this one looks like he's going to return to form a little bit. The premise: a covert team of elite operatives are living in the shadows when a ruthless despot steals a $1 billion fortune. They're sent to take it back. An impossible heist that erupts into deadly game of strategy, deception, and survival. So that sounds like it's right up his alley. Bad guys doing bad things, huh? Guy Ritchie, you know, I always tell people my favorite Guy Ritchie movie is probably either the Sherlock Holmes movies that he made, or Snatch. I love Snatch. I think that's one of the greatest movies ever made.
His character's name is Bronco. That's such a movie name.
It is. Check it out. Sid. Oh my gosh. That girl's gorgeous. Oof. Oh my gosh. Keely Chow. Anna what? No clue what you're talking about. Oh, he's probably talking about what's her name? Star Wars girl. Rosamund Pike. I love Rosamund Pike. What's that, Mark? Sorry?
He's talking about Annihilation.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Annihilation. What? That's right.
A lot of horror coming out this month.
Is there? I'm looking to see. Oh, Fisher Stevens. I like him. Like him a lot. My gosh.
Oh, Christopher. Hip dude. Isn't that the dude from Game of Thrones?
A guy from Game of Thrones right there. Him. He's
that
the
was hilarious.
what did they call them? God, what? It's hell being 60 and forgetting shit. The Wildlings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's
a Tormund.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Well, look, if you like Guy Ritchie movies, this should be pretty cool. I heard that The Gentleman is a good movie. I haven't seen that one yet, though. You know, Rhonda's not into this, kind of stuff, so I don't get to see it very often. So let's see. Let me get back to where we were. Okay. Gray. Obsession, I guess, is a horror movie. Am I seeing that correctly? Yeah.
Yep.
Obsession. And we got Is God Is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of these are. Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway. The Sorcery of Nymph Circe. What is... Whoa. Is this an anime show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. There's one for your anime stuff there, Knock.
I'm not doing movies right now.
Not doing movies, only TV shows. Okay.
And I'm not making into the big robots either.
Yeah, this is Mobile Suit Gundam is a series of giant mecha movies.
Okay. The big mechs. Okay, got it. Hi. Let's see what's next. The 22nd. Will the Mandalorian save Star Wars, boys and girls?
No.
Will it save it?
Nope.
Not this movie, I don't think. No.
Are you going to go see it, Knock?
Yeah.
Let's see. I am going to go see it. I'm hoping it'll be good, but I just don't know about this one, man. Once a lone bounty hunter Mandalorian, Din Djarin, or Djarin, I don't know how to pronounce that, and his apprentice Grogu embark on an exciting new Star Wars adventure. That's the only thing we get. That's it. That's what it's about.
Yeah, it's just an extended episode. That's all it is.
Yep.
I've heard rumor that this is the 4th season of The Mandalorian percolated down into a into a movie. What the heck, man? Why did they put Martin Scorsese's little cameo in here first? IMDb is
Martin
stupid.
Scorsese.
It is stupid, man. I swear. Sigourney Weaver flying an X-wing. How do we feel about that, guys?
She's not flying an X-wing.
There's a picture of her flying an X-wing
right next to an X-wing.
Right there. Look at that.
Wow.
Sure, that's it. Right, that's her in an X-wing suit, I believe.
Sure
Yeah,
looks like she's
I
flying an
didn't
X-wing.
realize
there.
that.
Suspend your disbelief there, John. Things
Right? Yeah. She's getting up there in age, but I love her. I do love her. Jeremy Allen White is in this.
a hut. That's just
He's
the
the voice of
voice.
a hut. Okay, gotcha. We're gonna have a lot of voice actors in this. I take it.
Yeah.
Who is this that you just skipped over? I mean, this guy right here. Hang on. Let's pull it down a little bit here. See if we can find him. Here he is. London Stubblefield.
It's the village merchant.
He's the
Not even-
village merchant. Wow, this is a deep cast. Wow. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm hoping for good stuff, but I just don't know, man.
I'm not expecting good stuff.
Oh. But I'm going.
Although it is Jon Favreau directing, so
Yeah, this is a good thing. This is a good thing. Oh, he started the series, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just too much Grogu. I'm seeing too many freaking little bits in this thing. I want to see some, some fighting in Star Wars and some. I don't think we're going to see one lightsaber in this whole thing. What do you think, Knock? We're going to see a lightsaber in this thing?
I don't think he had. I think he got rid of the dark saber at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. Season 3 didn't.
So yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but your favorite character is going to be in it, Babu Frick.
Babu Frick. The only good thing about the last Disney movie of the trilogy, the only good thing.
It's really a shame because I think it'd be pretty cool to see him against a dark Jedi or something like that.
Yeah, aren't they Jedi hunters? I thought that's
not necessarily, but he has the armor that's meant to go against lightsabers.
Right.
It would be really cool to see him fight a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the next 3 are horror movies.
Yeah, Passenger. Pronounce that second one. I don't know what that is.
Sakharin.
I guess.
It's what's that lady from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, right.
Sakharin.
Good lord.
What's saccharin? It's a sugar substitute from like the 70s.
Yeah, saccharin. It's horrifying. Yeah, Keely Chow where's Az when you need him to kill Grogu, aka Baby Yoda again. Yeah, that was funny when he did that. He got a stuffed Grogu and pulled his head off and shit. It was funny as shit. Yeah, Doom 3 wasn't my favorite either. Okay, gotcha. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. I Love Booster. What the? Oh my God! When you get lower down on here, there's some crazy shit. That's on the 22nd, right? So the 29th. Back Rooms looks intriguing. This is based on a video game.
Yep.
And if you've not seen the trailer, go watch the trailer. It's got that African-American actor that I never pronounce his name worth a shit. But the trailer looks really interesting. A strange doorway appears in a basement of a furniture showroom. Have you ever played this game, guys?
I haven't.
Not?
I don't think I've ever heard it.
Yeah.
Doors.
Back Rooms. And look.
Oh, is it Back Rooms? I thought it was Doors.
It's Back Rooms, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Back Rooms. And these are some of the,
This sounds like one of those random PC games.
yeah,
this is not a console game.
What's wild about it, yeah, I'm sure it's a PC game, but here's the thing. The visuals in it just look just wild, man. They're really wild looking. Let me see. Yeah, this one, yeah, I remember in one trailer, she draws a door and then opens it up, and there's a whole plethora of ways you can go. It's like a maze. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's called Escape the Back Rooms.
Okay. You talking about the game?
Yeah.
Because the movie's called Back Rooms.
Yeah, the game's called Escape the Back Rooms.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. But it's got all kinds of these just crazy visuals in it, man. It looks pretty cool. I think, anyway. But let's see. Let me get back to where we were. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, Back Rooms looks interesting. Pressure. I've seen the ads for this too. Now this is I want to say this is either I think it's either Angel Studios or A24. It's one of the smaller studios. But this has to do, it's a very unique story in World War II. I know you don't like stuff like this. It's got Brendan Fraser, and I believe he's playing Eisenhower. He's playing Ike. And it in the tense 72 hours before D-Day, General Dwight D. Eisenhower and Captain James Stagg face an impossible choice to launch the most dangerous seaborne invasion in history, or risk losing the war altogether. But that's not. If you see the trailer, it's more than that. The guy that's portrayed right here. Hang on, let me go down to the cast. You'd have to watch the trailer to really get it. Yeah. This guy right here is a weather officer, and he's trying to, they're trying to plan this thing around the weather that's going on there. And it looks pretty interesting.
Ooh, Carrie Conan. I like her.
Yeah, I like her too. Wasn't she on The Walking Dead?
Maybe.
I think she had a cameo as that chick that outside the prison, right? She looks like
I know her from Rome. She was also in Better Call Saul.
Okay.
Damian Lewis is Monty Montgomery.
Oh wow,
Damian Lewis. Of course, he's in a World War II.
Yeah, but here's the thing: he's gonna be perfect as Monty, man. Yeah, this guy's a good actor. I enjoy him, dude.
I still got to go back and watch his TV show that I never finished.
Life.
No,
he was in a show.
It's the one where he plays the stockbroker, a corrupt stockbroker, like Billions.
Okay.
Paul Giamatti's in it.
First thing I ever saw him on was a show called Life, where he got out of prison and was rich. They like what was it? They had he had been in prison for something he didn't do, and they finally figured it out, and they had to pay, the state had to pay him a whole bunch of money or something like that. And he was a millionaire, and he started investigating shit. And it was pretty cool. It was called Life, man. And he had been in prison for a long time. It was neat. We watched the first few versions of it.
Band of Brothers is always going to be the main one.
Yeah, Band of Brothers. He was good in that. Yep, for sure. Trying to see who else is in this. But it definitely looks like a unique movie. It really does, because they're constantly... They're talking about the weather the whole time and stuff like that. And the untold story behind D-Day. Yeah.
And I know Knock likes period pieces.
Yeah. So that might be up your alley, buddy. Right there. That may be one you want to check out. I have been seeing, yeah, that's a Focus Features one. I just saw that. That one I've been seeing the trailer for about 6 months now. When I see a lot of these trailers, guys, is when I do movie night for the clients, what I do is I show them trailers for movies that are coming out. The two movies I've seen, other than the big ones, the two smaller movie company ones that I've seen the most are that one and Young Washington that's coming out on the 4th of July.
Yeah,
that one a lot. Good. Huh?
Well, Young Washington looks good.
Yeah, it does. And I think that's Angel Studios. I think that Angel Studios has made that one too.
That last movie on May 29th has the lamest premise I've ever heard of.
Which one?
The Tuner.
Tuner? Let's check.
The piano tuner turned safecracker.
What?
Yep.
Oh, his ears are that good. A talented piano tuner's meticulous skills for tuning pianos lead him to discover an unexpected aptitude for cracking safes, turning his life upside down.
It does have Dustin Hoffman in it.
Really? Okay, let's check this out. It looks good. He's looking better than Al Pacino.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Jeez, Al looks like, I'm like, Al, get a haircut. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Lee Woodall, Al Pacino, or no, Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, I was saying Al Pacino.
Pacino on the
Lee
brain.
Raz, yeah, he's good. I like him. Let's see who else we got. Oh my gosh, Deanna from The Walking Dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jean Reno.
Jean Reno. Wow. I didn't even know he was still making movies. I haven't seen him in anything forever. And he's in that movie we'd never speak of around you. Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite movie, of course, I mean, The Professional is his signature movie, of course. But I really love him in The Da Vinci Code, man. I love his character in The Da Vinci Code, man. He is awesome in that movie.
He's good in that too.
He's good in everything he does, man. The guy's great. Even though you don't like the movie, he was good in that flick we shall not name. You can't follow
Godzilla 2000.
It's not Godzilla 2000.
It was 1998. Thank you very much.
Same difference.
No, not the same difference. Sorry.
No, because there is a Godzilla 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, is there?
Yes, there is. Yeah. Okay, so that is it for the upcoming movies for the month. That is all of it. Small time. What's up, Matt? He says, howdy. Damian Lewis's American accent is elite.
Yeah, he was in The Americans, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe he was. That one about the Russian spies?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Reba Nature says, it's funny because Lewis has a small role in a UK detective show before he was famous. It's funny rewatching it now. He has long hair too. Yeah. Like I said, the first thing I saw him in was Life on, I think it was on NBC back in the day. Yep. Let's see. Renault also starred in Onimusha 3.
Onimusha 3.
Onimusha 3 on the PlayStation 2. A game? Okay.
It's a good series.
Yeah.
Ving Rhames just collapsed in a restaurant.
Oh no.
Who?
Ving Rhames. He's the last few years he's been known for being in the Mission Impossible movies. He's the Phineas Freak, the computer
we're
guy.
told this 66-year-old appeared to be in and out of consciousness, and paramedics rushed him to the hospital.
Wow. Say a prayer for Ving Rhames. But if you've ever seen Pulp Fiction, he's the big bad. He's the big bad guy in it. He's the gangster that they're all working for in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Which had an opening scene director. Okay. Yeah, prayers for Ving, no doubt. Stay strong, Ving. We love you, man. He's awesome. I dig him as an actor. I love him. Okay, so we're done with the May movies. Anything you guys would go see besides? I know we're all gonna go see Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm gonna go open a weekend so I can, do my little spiel about it. I know I'm gonna go see Devil Wears Prada. I don't know if there's anything else on that list that I really would. I mean, I can wait for with his recent history, I can wait for the Guy Ritchie movie.
Yeah.
I can wait for that one, even though it's got Cavill.
Yeah, it does. But
it's got Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, but it's Guy Ritchie, and he's crapped the bed a lot.
He has recently.
About the last
like I
decade.
said, he started off strong. His latest stuff, I haven't seen it yet, but people say The Gentleman's good, and they made a TV series out of it too. So but let's see. Ving Rhames also co-starred with Sean Connery. Fewer stars can say this that these days. Yeah, no doubt. Okay, are you guys ready to get into a little bit of Monarch? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Maybe? What you think? All right, let's get into this thing. Ends of the Earth. This is the episode before the big finale of season 2.
Yep.
Monarch and the team head to Skull Island. Kate tries to reason with Kentaro and stop Isabel. Shaw and Keiko search for Billy's long-lost rift. Okay. So, basically, they're chasing Titan X at the beginning of the show because it's chasing its egg, which Isabel's bunch have taken, right? And they're taking it to Skull Island. So, and the chase is on, boys and girls. John, go ahead and take over because I can't remember everything that goes on in order. I just know our teams, we've got three different things going on. We've got Kentaro and Isabel, right? And there ends up being a confrontation there because he didn't really know what he was getting into with her. And he finds out.
But he's okay with it after he finds out.
After he finds out, he's okay with it.
He has a different plan.
Right.
It wouldn't have mattered what he was told.
Right. Exactly. He's okay with it because he's going to be able to get what he wants out of it. Right. He's really not okay with what she's doing, but you know, it's lead to something that
it opens up with Titan X being chased by Godzilla.
Right.
To as I predicted, Skull Island.
Yes. Right. And so when they get there, they decide to split up. Kurt Russell's. Well, actually, no. I think they land together on the island.
Yeah.
Once they get there,
they got split up after they were ambushed.
That's right. They were ambushed. I forgot about that.
By the plant creature.
Right.
With the mouth and the stomach.
Yeah, that
you
looks
saw
like
earlier.
Dude, that thing is straight out of Wicked City, the friggin' anime movie. I'm telling you. I saw that. I said, dude, that's just like the chick at the beginning of it. Good Lord, what the hell?
Before that, they had the scene with the Keiko and Billy getting married.
Yeah.
In the chapel, and that whole business is just getting annoying.
Real quick to answer Matt's question, this is better than the MonsterVerse movies that they're connected to. If you ask me, I think it's better, but it's starting to piss me off a little bit because it's getting
same.
The one problem with this show is it gets too much in. There's too many freaking screw around relationship things going on in this show. And this. And look, how many factions are we going to have doing things with the damn Titans? I mean, now we've got a third one. You know, we had Monarch, we had Apex, we got the government. Now, remember, the government wants to nuke these motherfuckers, right?
Yeah, but they got left back in Australia.
That's looming, huh?
They got left back in Australia.
I understand that, but I mean, if they find out where they're at, they're going to want to drop nukes on that place, right? I mean, you know what their answer to shit is, but then we got this girl, Isabel, whose dad started Apex, and that's a whole.
Well, you consider Isabel's group a splinter group of Apex.
Yes,
because she's got a lot of Apex people, and her dad started Apex. Well, back when it was something else from back when he built Mechagodzilla.
Right. Oh shit! Hang on a second. I gotta put the spoiler thing up. Damn it. Guys, say something to me. Yeah, we're gonna have spoilers for friggin' Monarch here. Okay.
If they don't know by now, 8 weeks in, that at the end of the show, we're talking Monarch.
I know.
It's not done at this point.
But I still like to do it.
I get it.
But I will tell you this, Matt. In my opinion, I think it's better than the MonsterVerse movies they're doing right now. And they are connected. They are connected.
I feel like you got to consider this. Did you enjoy Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as opposed to the movies?
Yeah.
Right? It deals a lot more with the background, the cause and effect of the movies kind of deal, and it kind of works behind the scenes. The stuff that there's too much detail to go into the movies, they put in this show.
Yeah.
Where they can explain and extrapolate a little bit more.
And really the big selling point for it for me, and it's just because I'm a fan of the guy, is watching Kurt Russell and his son play the same part in two places in history. I think that is just great. I think it's awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. And I swear he's got the best story out of all of it. You know, I think his is the best. But anyway, getting back
to Isabel takes Kate and Kentaro to her base, which is a former I think it was the base that got attacked at the beginning of the series.
Yeah.
That's where they are, is that base.
Mm-hmm.
So they go to that base and she lets them in on her plan. We're gonna use the egg as bait. We're gonna suck her in the Titan X and get her to make a portal, and then we're gonna use that portal to travel through time.
Actually, the first.
No.
Yeah,
That's not it at all,
John. A step here, sir.
Yeah, you're missing a big step right there.
Yeah,
they're trying to get rid of Kong, which is what.
Oh yeah,
Taro
trying to kill her, and yeah, they need to get rid of her. Yeah,
I think the back in time thing is that's Kintaro's plan.
That's Kintaro.
Well, no,
And
that's
their
her
plan
thing too.
That's
It is
theirs
her thing
eventually,
too, you're
but
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
you skipped over the big part of what actually happened in the episode of them knocking out Titan X.
Yeah,
that comes after she's explaining the plan.
She never said anything about time travel in the plan.
Yes, she did. She did, because she talks about what if people can have a terminal illness, can go through the portal, and then come back when there's a cure for that illness.
Yeah, but that's not going back in time.
That's time travel.
That's time travel. That's not coming back. That's not going back in time, which is what
he said.
Katara
Time
wants to
travel.
do.
I didn't
going back in time. He said time travel.
I said time travel.
Anyway, we know Katara wants.
I watched this show on Wednesdays before the show. You guys watch it all last week or something like that.
Oh, we should listen to you. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Anyway, to back where we were, her plan is to get what she's going to do is knock out Titan X, and they put some kind of neuro shit in there to agitate her to want her to attack things.
Basically, use May's programming to intensify her rage, basically, and get her to kill Kong.
Mm-hmm. Which Kintaro really braces at. He's like, "What? No, wait."
But you don't find that out for a while.
Yeah,
that's not here. That's my point.
Once the group gets split up, it's Kurt and oh God, what's her name? Hang on, let me get back in here. Yeah, Kurt and Keiko take off on their own.
Lee and Keiko.
Lee and Keiko. Yeah, I always say Kurt because that's really who I'm watching.
I always forget his name too. So
yeah. Anyway, they actually know of. Remind me, John. They know of a place that her husband was looking for, right?
They have a map. They got all that stuff from before. That has all Billy's. They have all Billy's documents and stuff. Well, they've got a map where places on Skull Island that Billy had marked where there are possible portals.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to go follow that since they got separated, while the rest of the team are going to go trying to get to this base.
Right.
To get Kate and Katara.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, they want to go get those two for sure. They don't know what's happened to Kataro, and that's why Kate's going after him, right?
Yeah.
And
Kate's already with them. Isabel, she jumped in the Humvee with Kintaro,
right?
When at the
end of the last episode, yeah.
And so Isabel brought them both here, trying to get them both on board.
Mm-hmm.
But when we'll see how that does here in a minute.
Yep.
I need May to chill the fuck out. Because I don't understand. Her character just becomes so sarcastic to everybody. It's gotten a little ridiculous. She gets on the guy, the security guy, the group that wants to get it, because he doesn't want to rely on technology, which you don't in the jungle ever want to rely, especially near this ridiculousness that happened. The trucks around this stuff is wonky at best.
Yeah,
right.
But she gets on him about that. She's like, "Yeah, we have to bring the technology." It's like, what the fuck, chill out. And then it ends up failing later on. And she still gets on him. It's like, man, chill out. He's here to protect you. Like,
right.
What the hell?
But after they get split up, they're attacked by that plant creature. They get split up. There's another flashback that shows Billy teaching in some place.
Yes.
And,
yes.
He's talking about using how you can use the portals to go from place to place and stuff. And, of course, the students are like, "You're full of crap."
Right. But then he runs into, what's our doctor's name that,
Suzuki.
Yeah. Suzuki runs into him, and Suzuki he takes something from Suzuki, and Suzuki's like, man, you have got to get off of this. It's like he's become obsessed with this shit. And
Yeah,
he's trying to intervene with him. And it's just, go ahead and explain that further if there's anything else to explain about it. But
okay, well, it's a whole flashback. You see him get a device from Suzuki. That's the whole point of the flashback, and to show you how obsessed Bill has gotten on this, because that's important later on. So then it goes back to the present, and Kate is definitely not on board with the plan. So Isabel has her escorted to the chopper.
Right.
And meanwhile, this is when Titan X is coming in, and they go onto the balcony. It opens up. There's a balcony into the thing where the into the valley where the egg is.
It's a valley.
Look down on
They've put it. Yeah, they've definitely placed the egg somewhere where it's easy to see and all that good shit.
Yeah. So Titan X comes rolling in there, and then they knock it out.
Yeah, they got these big, huge
gas.
freaking gas dispensers that pop up out of the ground and knock it out. It's pretty cool.
So while that's going on,
real quick before we continue, Matt, you're absolutely right. May has become insufferable, and they really need to whack her. That's a character you need to whack right there. If you ask me, she is the reason why most
back a little bit. I like our character; she's way too convenient, but it's just don't always have to be sarcastic and hate on everything.
Right. Yeah,
someone else says. That's all.
Yeah. All right, John, go ahead.
So anyway, as they're doing that, and Monster X is flopping around, or Titan X is flaunching around. Kate escapes from the chopper and runs back into the base.
Okay, we got to stop there.
Okay.
I fucking hate security in this goddamn show.
Yeah.
They didn't even unlock the door.
No, they didn't.
It makes no sense. They dragged her, pushed her into the helicopter, and closed the door, and then left. Oh my God! They didn't think that she could maybe, I don't know, open up the fucking door. And then the guys in the helicopter, once again, people see them escaping and mention it to nobody and let them get away. And then she's just loose into the fucking facility. Security in this TV show is the worst of any TV show ever. They suck at it. They all suck at it. I don't know how everything doesn't get. This is why we have split factions, Joe. Because they have shitty security. That's why they're split factions. Because everything gets split into all these other people stealing their shit. Right. And then they split into another faction. Yeah. And this is where you get other factions.
The security guys might as well be rich.
That pissed me off. It kind of ruined them because that happened about midway through.
It does happen a lot. It does.
And she's
midway through the episode.
She dodges security.
Yeah. And she finds a door
that has. Remember, this is a school teacher.
Yeah, She's a freaking school teacher, and she happens to find a unlocked door in a secure facility that just happens to lead to a radio that can magically get to the people on her team on a Monarch channel that she just so happens to know because she knows everything about Monarch now. Yeah, right. She knows all the secret channels of Monarch, so that's cool.
So basically, she gets a hold of Cora and tells her where they are. Yeah, tells her where they are. And so during this time, Shaw and Keiko are going around to these places that Billy does mark. They find a party of this other faction, the split faction,
right?
Doing stuff, and they're like, "Well, who the hell are these people?"
But they don't do anything. They just observe, and all of a sudden they haul ass.
They take off because of Titan X, but. So they go there. There's nothing there. So they go to the last spot, and it's this big,
almost Vincent, almost as good as Leia.
Does she dodge security better than
she's not that young Leia? She's not that good, but she's up.
No, because she's been caught at least once. So
she's been caught a few times. Little Leia has not been caught. She's up.
Leia is a ninja.
She's two for two.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
So they get there and they find this like lake, and it turns out that's where the portal is. and they find these devices that Bill's been sending, and they've all got
a note inside of
plates on it. Well, before I get to that,
Yeah.
they got plates on them that brass plates that shows where they're
they came
from. And he's been sending them from all over the world, and they've all ended up
and it's
here.
got the date too, right? It's got the date and the location where it came from, right? Yeah.
Yep, the date, it's got the date and the year and all that. And so then they realize it's hollow, and they open it up. It's a freaking message in a bottle, and he's written what he couldn't say when they got married.
Right. Yeah.
In every single one.
Yeah.
And she's like, he
never stopped looking for me. That's what she said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's really touched.
It's part of the unbelievable part of the show, because they did the marriage thing earlier in the episode, and I'm over it, man. I'm over the love triangle.
Oh,
I'm done with it.
I did skip one thing while they were running around looking for these spots. They come across the Skull Crusher field where Bill died in Kong,
in
Kong Skull Island, and they find his camera.
Yep.
And so so there's a nice, she realizes this is where he died.
Yeah, he's gone. They're not going to get him back. Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That's when they realized
that's something I didn't know about. See, guys,
can see.
Yeah, because the opening scene is the entire series is John Goodman damn near getting wrecked by a couple of Titans, and I had to ask the guys if he was alive or not, and they're like, no, he's not alive.
No, he dies in 72. He dies in 72 when he's Skull Crusher food. That's he was pooped out down in one of the tunnels
temporarily.
But anyway, go ahead, keep going, man.
But anyway, so no, they get to that, and then they get back to
weird. That's just weird.
That is weird. We're getting into
you're getting into Leonardo DiCaprio.
Taboo. No.
Leonardo DiCaprio's not on the show. Okay, calm down.
No. So so Kate tracks down Kitaro. This is all while Titan X, they've used the neural implants to drive Titan X into a frenzy so they can get her to attack Kong, who's hot on the way there.
Yes.
He's
big time.
Yeah, they use Skull Crusher sounds to lead them away, but that doesn't work for very long.
No.
Which they knew.
Yeah, that was only just temporary so they could put this plan
from a helicopter, guys. They're flying a helicopter with
that's why, and also that is why they lost the signal, because while they were putting these neural implants, they find the implant that Young Lee put in this creature back,
and they get rid of it. Yeah.
So they destroy it.
And as soon as they destroy it and the signal goes up, that's when conveniently when Kat calls them on the radio. That exact moment.
Right about the same moment. Yep, you're right.
So convenient.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So anyway, so Kitaro and Kate have their face off, and that's when you find out, no, we can use this to get Dad back.
Well, she's just wandering the freaking.
Yeah, that's the big reveal at the end of the
series,
which I told you they were going to do. I told you when 6 episodes ago they were going to use these portals for time travel to get him back. And that's gonna.
I told you like 7 episodes. That's how Billy comes back.
Right. Yeah.
And everybody called me crazy, but no, we can get Hiroshi back, but we can't get Bill Ronda back.
No.
Can't happen.
Can't happen. No. So we're leading up to the last episode.
Yep.
What do you think's gonna happen, fellas?
Well, I can guarantee that Kong and Titan X are going to face off.
Yes.
Titan X is going to open the portal.
Okay.
Because we got to leave it as a cliffhanger for the next season.
Is there going to be a season 3?
Yes.
Or will they wrap it up with this right here, man?
No, they're already I think they're shooting it, or they're supposed to start shooting it. But yeah, it's.
Okay. Well, you think we're going to have a kaiju fight in this one for sure. And the portal's going to be opened up. So let's let's take a look at the different factions, what they want out of this portal, right? Kentaro wants to get his
they haven't
dad back,
officially
right?
announced season 3, but the numbers have been good enough that they're saying.
Okay, so Kentaro wants to get his dad back. How the fuck is he going to do that? I mean, he obviously went in there. We never saw it, but they talked about it.
Yeah.
He was gone for not too long, though. So how is he going to get in the right place at the right time to get him? I don't know how that's going to go.
I don't know. I'll figure that out.
What is this girl? What the fuck is
Isabel.
her name? The daughter of the Apex guy.
Isabel.
What is her big plan to get rid of the Titans? I mean, her whole thing is she wants D-Day to never have happened. So she's talking about turning back the clock on everything. How the fuck is she going to do that?
I don't know how she's going to do that, but I know they've got a craft, an entrance craft ready to go, and they've got the pilot already in that ready to go as soon as that portal opens up.
Right. But see, that's what I don't understand. I understand when you go down there, takes the time acts different and everything.
Yeah. But
you know,
the whole thing was with Lee talking to himself.
Right.
So there's
changes that they can affect.
Yeah.
Based on being able to get to certain points.
I'd love it if they just fucked everybody over and said, well, you know, radio transmissions are a little different. You know what I mean? That would be funny. Anyway, let's see who else has got a stake in this. Okay. Kate, she just wants Titan X to go back and be done with it, right?
Yeah, she wants to lead Titan X back.
Lead Titan X back. So what is she going to be up to in the finale? I mean, first of all,
if she's trying to save Titan
anywhere, she got to calm it down, which she's going to have to fucking sabotage what fucking Isabel's people are
conveniently doing. Escape from every single situation.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. She is going to be ducking and dodging security at a friggin' black belt level. We know that for sure.
No, I think she'll use her magic
voodoo magic.
No, her magic ability to commune with Titan X to calm it down and get the
she's not coming shit down without getting rid of the tech. She's gonna have to
that's why
tech
and get the scarabs to
that's
dig
what
out.
May's for. Okay. That's what May's for. May is obviously going to make it to the bunker, and she's going to just in time shut down the nanites or whatever, or that technology. It's all built to convenience. Yeah. Just wait. There's going to be a timer in the next episode. You know how we love timers, right?
Oh my God, we're going to have a countdown.
We're going to have a countdown.
No,
we're going to have a countdown, and May's going to make it just in time, even though she's way on the other side of the valley. In 5 minutes, she's going to make it from the end of the valley into the building to the correct room because Tim's showing her how to get there, right? By the way, Tim went off in this one.
Yes,
I think he went off on the wrong person.
I like that. Yes,
I think he went off, and he was even like, "Sorry, I didn't mean to be a dick, but it feels good to be in charge." So that was a great line.
Right, that was a great line. I love Tim's character. We need more Tim. You know, out of the characters they've got in the show, I've given up on Kentaro. He gets led around by his wee-wee. Gets led around by his wee-wee.
He's not even getting the letter. You know.
I think he has an idea what he wants to do. I mean, he knows that Kate's not going to go along with it.
I'm so done with him, dude. I really am. He gets
Monarch
led around by the nose and doesn't like it when he gets led around by the nose. He keeps letting him do it.
Yep.
But I think in this case, he's letting it being led in a place that he wants to go.
Does he want to go there? He looked like he did not want to kill Kong. That's for sure.
No, I mean, I'm not saying he's liking the ends justify the means thing. Well, maybe that is what he wants. And
yes,
so
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, he hates them all. He wants them all destroyed. That's all he cares about. He cares about getting his dad back and making sure that.
Well, then why was he so repulsed at the thought of killing Kong if he wants them all dead?
No. So yeah, I think yes. I think and it's just
Titan X is who he wants. Okay.
Well, just keep in mind that if they stop G-Day, they potentially stop all the other stuff from happening.
Yeah.
So if J-Day doesn't happen, then his father's still alive.
How about we do
Doesn't
this?
go on his magical trip.
We just send them all back down to the Axis Monday. Aren't you proud of me? I just figured out how to say that recently.
Yeah, it's only
send them all down to the.
He said it in
Axis
a mirror
Monday.
for 3 hours before the show.
That's it. It took me a while to get it down. But just send them all down there and then close the lid on the fucking toilet. Let's do that.
Who's gonna make them? You.
Yeah, except they can generate portals to come out. That's the whole point of Titan X.
Let me give you a character breakdown through my perspective, the normie that's never dealt with this shit before. The school teacher that's the answer to everything. Okay, cool. She needs to get whacked because she's another one that's the answer to everything. She knows all the codes and stuff, right? Whack her, and it'll be a lot more interesting. This guy, I'm done with him.
I'm still.
I like her character. I like Keiko.
I don't like her actions.
I don't like her actions. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I like future Keiko better than I like past Keiko.
Right, past Keiko was just.
I agree. That's 100% my view.
Yes.
They keep doing. That's why when they keep showing these flashbacks with her doing the "I Love Billy" thing, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Adulterer. That's so cool. I'm so happy that
the bad boy Shaw.
I'm so glad that you had this guy
Shaw,
that had puppy love for you, and you said "fuck you" to his face.
I like Bill Randa. I like him a lot. This guy's committed. This guy is like, he's the paladin of the bunch. He's gonna figure the shit out, right? People think he's nuts. He's so committed to it, right? Like him. I liked him. Tim was in
at the end of this. At the end of this, Tim's going to be standing tall as the badass. That's what's going to happen.
And you know what? It's going to be awesome.
Tim is going to sacrifice himself.
Oh,
he's going to sacrifice himself.
That shit into existence.
Yeah, he's going to. And you know what? He's going to sacrifice himself for May.
Oh,
that's what's going to happen.
Oh, man,
that's 100% going to happen. Lee's going to sacrifice himself for Kiko.
Well,
Kitaro's going to sacrifice himself for Kate.
Lee's been trying to.
All the men are going to sacrifice themselves for the women, and we're just going to be left with the women in the cast, and that's it.
Wow.
Lee's been trying to kill himself off for 8 episodes.
Yeah, he's terrible at it, right? Yeah, I mean, but he keeps trying.
Vincent says, "Oh my, we forgot to talk about the new Spider-Man Spider Noir trailer." Yeah,
you already talked about that.
We're so close to that show being out. I'm not really worried about that.
Plus,
I'm interested in it already. I don't need to see anything else about it. I want to see it. And May will not be grateful.
Yeah. May will not be grateful at all.
She will not be grateful. Let's see who else we got here. Isabel, they need to whack her. She needs to go away. I have not liked her.
She's not convincing enough. That's the problem.
I have not liked her since she started. Dr. Suzuki, he's a red shirt. He's going to get whacked somewhere.
Oh no, he's the one. He's going to survive because he's not doing anything. He did.
He's not even near anything.
Yeah, he's going to die old age in Japan.
Yeah, right. Okay, so that's all the main characters. But yeah, the only ones I'm really rooting for right now are Keiko and these three guys right here. The other ones, the younger generation, you could flush them down the toilet as far as
I'm still Team Kintaro. I'm still pulling for him.
You go.
He's going to do what's right eventually.
Yeah.
Once he grows a spine, he'll be all right.
I'm pulling for that for you. Okay. Let's see. Isabella is good in Legion and in Prey. Okay. Must be talking about two movies.
The actress, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Legion. I'm trying to think. Legion.
The Superboy, the Legion of Super, or the Superman Legion of Superheroes show, or whatever it was.
I'm not sure about that. I think there's a show called Legion, and I believe that's the X-Men character. We'll look it up real quick. Let's look it up. Legion.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the show with. I'm thinking Krypton. That's the show with Professor X's son.
Okay, is she in that series, or is it the movie with the Vision's the Vision in it as the angel? Let's see. Let me see which one she's in. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, she's in the TV show. The TV show Legion, the one that's part of the X-Men story. That's her.
Yeah. Amber Mid Thunder.
Yep. Mid Thunder.
Yep.
Is this another chick that kills people with their thighs or something? Death by Snoo? What's up? What's up with that? And then what's the other one? They said Prey. Yeah, I've never seen Prey. I've never seen that one. I actually, the first Predator movie I'd seen in a long time, since Predator 2. I cashed it in Predator 2 because they made a movie. Hang on a second. Are we done talking Godzilla so I can turn this off? Yes. Okay. Go ahead and turn the spoilers off. Yeah, I thought, I mean, it was an okay action movie, I guess, but Predator 2 made no sense to me because he was hunting in a city. That just, no. You know, hunters don't go to, let me put it to you this way. Deer hunters don't go where there's 50 deer hanging out to go deer hunting. That's not hunting. You know what I mean? It doesn't work that way. No, I didn't like that. So I've never seen a Predator movie since, until Badlands came out. I watched Badlands because people had said that it was pretty decent, and I watched it, and it was okay.
I haven't.
It was okay.
Up on Predator.
You said you haven't?
Yeah, I gave up on Predator.
Yeah, see, I did too. That's what I'm saying. After the second one with Danny Glover, I gave up on it. And it wasn't a bad movie. It's a good action movie, I guess, but the whole thing of him hunting in a city?
Well, no, I stayed until AVP, and then after AVP, I was done.
Well, I haven't seen any of those versus movies, like Freddy versus Jason or Alien versus Predator. Just, you know, I like the fact that they're in their own universes. So I don't want the crossover.
They're not. They're all in the same universe. Aliens and Predators and.
I understand that.
Okay.
They were in their own universes before they made those movies, though. So, you know, I'm just saying, I liked it better when look, and I was like that with comics too. I like the fact that the X-Men didn't interact with the rest of the Marvel universe a lot. You know what I mean? I like the fact that Spider-Man wasn't an Avenger. You know what I mean? I liked that. I thought it was cool to have their own stories. But yeah, Prey isn't bad. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll check it out. Asphalt Jungle. Yeah, whatever. Asphalt Jungle. How many people populate a city? A lot. That's not hunting. That's fishing with dynamites, what that is, man. Come on. That's not hunting. You know what I mean? That's fishing the Cajun way, as they say. Throwing sticks of dynamite to scoop up fish. Predator 2 was awesome. He's hunting the gangs. That's not hunting. That's fishing with dynamite. Come on, man. Give me a break. It was a good action movie, but it was like the first movie. They should have stuck to that. That would have been cool. Send out some more soldiers, some more badasses. You know? Hunting the gangs. Whatever. There used to be a time where you can have Easter eggs in the background and not having a shared universe. Yeah, true. They done that a lot. Yep. Last movie I saw like that was that disappointing Dark Tower movie. They had a lot of Stephen King Easter eggs in that movie.
Yeah.
Well, Pennywise was mentioned. A bunch of stuff.
There's an alien skull on the Predator ship in the first movie, or in the.
There is. I do remember that. Yes, you're absolutely right. I stand.
So
corrected.
they've been in
a shared universe for a long time. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Absolutely. You're right. I stand corrected. I do remember that. There was a xenomorph skull on the wall, wasn't there? Yes. Okay, boys and girls, that is going to do it for this week. Anything else you guys want to get into? And Vince, it's not because I don't want to watch it. It's just I don't want to see any more of Spider-Man Noir. They've already got me. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out. You know what I mean? So anyway, anything else you guys want to yak about before we go? No. Knock, you got any one of those last minute things you wanted to talk about?
No, good.
Nope, you're good. Okay. Well, as usual, I want you guys to check out JoesAtmosfere.com. You can order commissions from me there from the email that's on the bottom of the webpage. I want you to check out my Subscribe Star page where you can see everything behind the scenes of the Privateer, the stories, the art, all of that good stuff. And I want you to check out on Amazon Kindle, Atmosfere Comics. You can see the 0 issue of the Privateer there for the minimal cost of $1. So check all of that out to support the channel, or you can just drop me a tip on Stream Elements, as you've seen the link for all evening long. The shows, this is what we got coming up. Of course, you're watching State of the Atmosphere. We'll be doing this again next week. Not sure what we're going to do the show about, because let me tell you, the pop culture news has not been very much these days. So we're going to have to come up with something. I'll let you guys know about it if you need to make a list or anything. But we will come up with an idea for the show next week. But we will have the pop culture update. We will check in on Sydney Sweeney, and we will be doing a review of not only the last episode of season 2 of Monarch, but we'll also talk about the series as a whole so far. You guys be ready for that, okay? And we will also check out any game news, stuff like that, all next Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, I'll be back on Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time for Sketching the Privateer. Stories of America's Pirate Patriot comes alive on my iPad every Friday at 1 p.m. Central Time. Then it's over to Pop Culture Minefields channel for Gaming Night with John, as we get to see these two members of my panel and Martin Acosta Centena hang out and play some Baldur's Gate 3. That's Gaming Night with John on Pop Culture Minefields channel, Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, on Saturday, it's that movie that John contributed this round of movies, The Quartermass Experiment. We're going to be watching that one this Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Time. We talk about it here on YouTube while we're watching it, and we've got a Cosme room set up for everybody to watch it with us. You guys come on along and watch a movie with us. It'll be fun. Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. You guys be here for that. And then, of course, on Sunday, it's time for the Brothers to Hack the Matrix. Everything you need to know about the clown show that is 2026 through today's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, on Monday morning, it's time for Military Monday on Pop Culture Minefields channel, where we talk about military movies for a couple of hours every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefields channel. And then this week on It's Only Talk and Roll on That 70s Rock Fans channel, we're going to be, it's May the 4th. So we're going to say May the 4th be with you. And we're going to talk about the original trilogy of Star Wars, all our memories of going to see the movies, all our favorite things about them. And we'll be talking about all of it at 3:30 p.m. Central Time on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, the next time you'll see me on my channel after that will be Tuesday, as Martin Acosta Centena and I continue our playthrough of A Way Out at 10 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. Be sure to show up. We did pretty good in the first episode. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There was a few glitches, but I think we really bounced back and got a lot of the story into it. So you guys come check it out. 10 p.m. Central Time on Tuesday. And then Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time, it's time for Wednesday Afternoon Matinee on Pop Culture Minefield with Gary, Anima, and Martin. Mephisto usually shows up for about the first hour. So you guys come on over. We're going to talk about a great movie. We talked about my favorite martial arts movie today. If you missed our Enter the Dragon show, go watch it. It was fun. That is my favorite birthday I ever had, turning 40 and watching Enter the Dragon on the big screen for the first time. It was awesome. Anyway, we'll be back Wednesday at 3 p.m. Central Time with another great movie on Wednesday Afternoon Matinee on Pop Culture Minefields channel at 3 p.m. Central Time. And then it's right back around to this crew for State of the Atmosphere. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Let me check in on the chat real quick before we get out of here. Let's see what they're talking about here. Predator 2 was awesome. 100 games. I said that one already. Too bad Nick Weiser's Clobby's comic shop is at the same time. That's on what day? Not sure. Not sure what he's talking about there. Yeah, I can finally talk about Star Wars Holiday Special. Yeah, Brian actually brought that up. I said, you want to talk about Wookiee porn? Really? So yeah, he said we're going to talk about all of it from the original trilogy days. Vince says, cheerio, guys and gals. See you next time. Stay nerdy, everybody, and have yourself a great day or night. Oh, I see. The Saturday movie. He's saying the Saturday movie is what runs up against Nick Weiser's comic shop. Okay, he used to have that show on Fridays. He moved it to Saturday? Well, that's okay, man. Well, that's all right, Vince. I'll let you have the day off on Saturday. Don't worry, bro. It's okay. I won't fire you. I appreciate you being here. Always, buddy. All right. So I want to thank you guys for being here. Thank Knock and John for being here. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
And don't forget, boys and girls, whether you like them small, medium, or large, Titty Tuesday continues into Wednesday every week on Joe's Atmosfere channel. We'll see you next time. Peace.